Good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Curtis. I'm doing fine. How are you guys doing? I have a very busy day ahead of me. I've been up painting. I don't know if you see, but I got like three different color paints on me. I've been up painting since probably six, I'm thinking. Since six. I got some drywall work I gotta do. We'll see. I don't think the drywall work is I should have did the drywall work before I even did the painting. I couldn't do the painting all at once, but I got a lot of drywall work. So I'm like, I don't know. I just woke up this morning. I'm like, let me get started on at least one project. That's what my mind told me. Boost your revenue and drive growth with Google Ads. I like to use my time wisely. Yeah, so I got up this morning. I'm like, well, I'm up early. I don't have nothing to do. Let me see what the heck I can get done. My motto is don't waste your free time doing absolutely nothing if you have things to do. You're from India. Hello, honey bun. Hello, we are in America. Good morning, CJ. CJ, I got so much on my plate this morning, baby. Ooh, CJ. So I got interviews. I'm doing painting. I got drywall work that needs to be done. I got like a lot of stuff to do. Hello, Bronx. I'm in the middle of doing a career change. I got interviews today. I got a lot of stuff going on. Hello, Kobe. I'm just showing everybody the day in the life of what I do. Hello, my friend. You're from Ghana. Hello, Lawrence. Empire. I'm just saying. That's all I can do is speak the truth. Granny's old, but Granny still has stuff she has to do. If I don't do it, who the heck is gonna do it? You got all day to do it, Granny. Well, I don't know. I got an interview at 3. I was trying to do another interview right after that so I could knock it out. But aren't available for me today, so I have to wait till tomorrow. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But that's kind of one of those what the heck can you do out of your control things. Give me 1 second. It's nothing fancy. It's a very old sports bra that I don't care about. And gymnastic pants. Hold on, guys. We got some real gross things being said in here. Let me help you guys out. Don't talk like that to Granny. I have children in here. Don't do that. That's weird. Well, you don't care about them kids. We don't care about you, hon. Because over here, Granny cares about kids. Let me see what's going on with my internet. Give me a second, guys. Everything was up and running until like, you look too young to be a grandma. Well, not true. Give me 1 second, hon. Let me grab my wrinkle machine. Just know, my children will never talk to their elder like that. My children are in their 30s. Pulling up on 40. They have enough sense to say, hey, you're attractive, or, something of that nature. They don't talk like that to their elders. And they're like going on 40. Louver, can you tell me good morning? How about that? How about you tell me good morning? Yeah, so I'm just trying to start my day. I needed to keep painting, but I'm like, you know what? Do a little bit of work at a time, and you'll get it all done, Granny. Young is good. No offense, ma'am. Oh, yes, young is always good. But once again, Granny ain't disappointed at her age, honey bun. I don't know how you want me to feel. Good morning. Congratulations on your interview for today. May this move you forward in the next chapter of your life. What kind of lotion are you using? Actually, this isn't lotion. This is aloe vera. I'm using it as a conductor. Well, thank God I don't have to wear a wig. But to think you would just say good morning or something like that, that's too much like, too much like right. Sports bra, honey bun, sports bra. Are you familiar with sports at all? Sports, exercise? Is that a thing in your household? Now you do know this isn't like a dainty, girly bra. I mean, I'm sure, I'm assuming you're a man. So I'm sure you know what bras look like. Just sport. Why is my voice so deep? I was born this way, honey bun. How are you, Momo? Actually, not face wash. This is for Granny's wrinkles. No, honey bun, Granny don't need a man, baby. Granny never needed a man. I have men because I want to have men, not because I need to have men. I'm no young girl. I am not new to this, y'all. Did you get a chance to look at my aunt, the author? I did, honey bun, and I loved everything about it. I need to get one of her gosh darn books. I'm glad to hear that, Momo. Fly, worry about your feet, hon, instead of Granny's feet. Granny ain't worried about your feet, baby. And honey bun, we have like a 15-year-old young lady on here. I love you, and you are so kind and so nice. No, Geneva, Granny loves you, honey bun. You have to excuse Granny. She's been painting. I don't know if you see, I got paint all over me. Oh, I spilled paint on my rug. Oh, don't even get me started. I'm like so. Ugh. Good morning, Big Al. How are you, honey bun? How are you? How are you guys doing today? What are you doing today? Well, honey, I'm not that young, but I refer to myself as Granny. So when people come on here, well, actually, it's something the children call me, anyways, depending on the age group. But I refer to myself as Granny. So when people come on here, they understand they are dealing with a Granny. It doesn't matter how I look. I am somebody's granny. You have a beautiful voice. I don't care what the rest have to say. It's a sports bra, honey bun. I actually exercise in this. It's like 100 years old. Now I just use it for painting, yard work, stuff like that. Oh, Momo, what's your bad news, honey bun? Yes, Geneva. Why? I mean, I'm sorry, Geneva. Yes, why? Geneva, I agree totally. You're Korean, I'm Filipino, Asian counterparts. Yes, why would you be rude? And that's what I say. My children are the best of the best, but they're just not going to be rude to somebody's mother, aunt, or uncle, especially grandmother. Hello, Foot Bros. How are you, honey bun? Yeah, so I got this interview. Yeah, I want to get one of your aunt's books, by the way, too. Oh my gosh, you just don't know. I've been so busy for the past week. It's just been horrible. No, Luz, I'm a grandmother. Watch your mouth. Last night I was really sad. Why were you sad, honey bun? You're German. My daddy was German. Chest tattoos, crazy. I don't know about that. Thank you, Woof. I'm getting bullied because do you, Captain Crazy? If so, tag me in it. I would love to come support you. And I don't think anybody should be bullying you for that reason. Granny doesn't make, I don't make judgments on people for those reasons. I judge you by your actions. Good morning, Duck. How are you? These people are reckless. Would you want someone talking to your nana or your grandmother this way? Sad people. That's what I'm saying. Big Al, my children would never. And my children are not the best of the best. And my children are really, really, really rough around the edges. So when I see people doing things that I know me and my own children won't do, and we're pretty gosh darn savage, I just wonder how they would do that. That's weird to me. People want to be savage just to be savage and don't even really know what savage is. Louis, where do you think I'm from, honey bun? Foot Bros, I support everyone. Man, family never do this. Oh, say it again. Because my mom is always making me feel bad for getting something or anything. I can never ask anyone. What time is it here? It is. Hold on, let Granny get her one of her phones. It's not makeup. It is a wrinkle treatment, actually. It's 10:58, Momo. Shake it off, baby. That's all you can do. You know you're always gonna get negative. It doesn't matter where it comes from. But remember what I told you, baby. You're always gonna get negative. Shake it off. Somebody's always gonna say something you don't like or you don't agree with or that makes you feel bad. Now I'm not gonna say always, but it does happen. And when it does, you just have to shake it off. You have to clear your mind. No matter how much it's on your mind, you have to do something to clear those thoughts out of your mind. You guys, I got 137 people in the room. I want to celebrate Momo, you guys. Momo's having a rough day today. And Momo, you know, I don't do this to embarrass you. I do this because this is a very big accomplishment. And I want everybody to support this movement. Momo was self-harming about a year ago, and Momo, Granny is very proud of you. She shared this with me, and I toot her horn every chance I get. Momo has not self-harmed for over a year now, and I want to congratulate that. And Momo, you know, nobody's more proud of you than I am. And whatever's going on today, we shake it off. We get through it. Remember, I told you, I don't care if you do sit-ups, you scream out loud, scream into a pillow, punch the air. There's like so many other techniques. Occupy your mind. Bronx says, you are very loved, Momo. You are important to all of us. Yes, Momo, we all care about you over here, honey bun. Bronx, that's why I like to toot Momo's horn to let her know that we care about her a lot, and her emotions and feelings and all of that, they do matter. And we also want her to know that we support her. We're there for her. Momo, you know you're my baby, honey bun. Yes, that's so great, Duck. I love to hear that. Momo, you know how I am, honey bun. Go, Momo. Go, Momo. Momo has become our baby, you guys. Momo, we don't need to know you, to love you. You're a child of God. Amen, Momo. Just stay positive and get through it one day at a time. Yep. One day at a time or 1 minute at a time, whichever works for you. Shake it off. 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 Remember what I told you, Momo. There are so many people going through such bad things right now that you might not even be aware of. People make things look really, really, really good. If Granny was to tell you what she had going on right now, you would probably be like, oh my gosh. And I'm not saying one is worse than the other, better than the other, whatever it is, but just to let you know I can relate and I do understand. Hello, Leo. How are you, honey bun? Happy Monday morning, guys. Momo, we got this, and you got us behind you. So we got this. We're going to get through all of this together. 10 a.m. here, and Trump arrives last evening, Milwaukee, 4:14. I wish somebody could do. You guys know I got the lady that comes and bathes me and does my skin treatment. And this past week, I've just been feeling a little down in the dumps. So I'm like, let me do it myself. It will occupy my time. The skin treatments actually just make me feel better in general. I just want to be a little independent, do it myself. And, you know, Momo, this is just an example, and probably a bad example, but, you know, Granny has things going on. So this is just a way I occupy my mind, clear my heart, you know, loosen up them feelings a little bit. Hey, Discreet, how are you, honey bun? Any idea what you might draw, Momo? Yes, Momo. I'm going to try to draw and play the guitar. Yes, Momo, that sounds perfect. It's just about keeping your mind occupied and your heart as clear as you can. It doesn't always work, but where we fail ourselves is when we don't take the attempt to try to do it. We just can't sit there and say, oh, I'm sad and stay in that place. We have to do something to get out of that place. I'm good, thank you. How are you? I'm all right. A little stressed out. I got a lot of bad stuff going on in my life right now. Really overwhelmed. I just make it look really, really, really good. I'm like beyond traumatized, beyond scarred, beyond ruined, all of the above. Okay, ruined is maybe a bad word, but I'm human. I have stuff going on. I've been dealt cards that I can't do anything with. They'll never change any of that. So I'm just trying to clear my mind, shake it off, and get it together. I'm sorry you are going through that. I'm giving you virtual support. Thank you, honey bun. Rosie, what are you saying, honey bun? Tori, I'm a very clean woman, baby. I'm a very clean woman. What gives me hope? The fact that I woke up today. The fact that I know my situation could be way, 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 way worse. Even on my worst day, it could be worse. And I have to remind myself that often. Because, like I said, the cards the higher power have dealt me. I'll just give you one of my situations that I deal with. I have two grown autistic children. So if anybody knows, that is a 24-hour day process. They're high functioning and, how can I say, kind of more like us, but in the same breath, they're dealing with a lot. Where'd my rag go? So the fact that I have children that will always need to depend on someone else, won't even go there. Granny's not going to cry on live today. I'm not going to cry on live today. Oh, your daughters are autistic as well? Show you my armpit for what? Well, if you really want to see, I've been stabbed. Is that what you want to see? I don't understand. What? Come on. No, I'm not gonna cry. Sophia, how are you, honey bun? Thank you, Kenneth. Well, original baby, you do know I'm outside doing yard work. I'm painting. It's very hot where I live. I do wear clothes, but these are like work clothes. Like Granny doesn't want to get paint and sweat all over the place. And I'm also doing a skin treatment, and that's very, very hard to do with clothes on. But if you're familiar with me, you know I do this all the time, not just on here. I actually have somebody, I pay somebody to come to the house to do this for me. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I'm just saying. So this isn't even something that like belongs underneath the shirt. This is made to be worn just like this. I'm just saying. So before you judge me, get to know me. I'm like a whole tomboy. So if you think I'm thinking I'm XE or anything like that, just because I like men, I'm tomboy. So wrong woman. Wrong woman. My son Tyson is autistic as well, high functioning. He will too as well too. He is 17 and mainstreamed in school. Things will get better and tell them don't worry about what's going on. That's right. Dewan said, don't worry about what's going on. Don't question Granny. Hello, Wendy. Yes, worried about the wrong stuff. Thank you, Discreet. Thank you, Alana. How about you worry about the young adults that I mentor and how I try to change their life and make sure they live to see another day and how I benefit those families as a whole. Why don't you focus on that? There's just so many things you could focus on. Thanks for sharing today. I needed to hear this for real, for real. Wendy, see, that's just it. People make things look very, very, very good, but you would be surprised what everybody has going on in their own house. That's just the tip of my iceberg. That's not even the tip of the iceberg. That's just the little sprinkles on top of that. That's the fresh little snow that just fell on the iceberg. Let me see what else. Oh, here's a big one. The C word is genetic for us. So I have to go get testing done every year. Never know when it's going to pop up. Never know when I'm going to find out I have it. Never know. So yeah, that's on my heart all day, every day. Just went through the testing. Everything turned out clear this time. Amen. Been doing this since I've been 19. Big time. Your granny survived breast cancer? Oh, that's okay. Listen, as long as she's living big time, that's all that matters. Roxanne Granny is tatted up. Yes, I always haven't been a granny. Granny was once in the streets. Never used her body, but that's why Granny mentors children from the streets. The street pharmacists, the The ones out there doing dangerous stuff, the ones that people's parents just don't know what to do with, and they put them out, and now they're just out there surviving on their own. That's who I mentor. I take the experience I've learned and I mentor those type of children. And I pride myself on that. That makes me feel extremely good to know that I might help one of those children survive another night. I might help one of those children not harm somebody else, because this is what I try to tell everybody. We think we know what's going on in the streets, but you don't know what's going on in the streets. It's deeper than what you just see flash across your news or your newspaper. It's 24 hours a day, all day long, and it affects a lot of people's lives. Yeah, I'm having a bad year. Lost my two siblings, a 5 to, so I'm the last child. I'm the baby at 37. Big Al, I love you to death and I love your comment, but I have to take that off. Don't think I'm being rude. For one, certain things we can't say on here. And for two, we have young adults. But no, I get it. See, Big Al, there's an example. When you're going through something, it's always someone going through something worse. You're just getting on here sharing, could be helping someone else. Amen. Awesome, Momo. I tend to mostly draw with pencil. I have some charcoal, but don't have any clear coat to keep it from smearing. I don't use often. I haven't done a charcoal drawing in so long, guys. I love art. That would be a good live, Granny and art. I don't have any mods in the house, you guys, so I'm kind of like, I'm multitasking. Bear with me. Praising God for your healing, Granny. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Wendy, honey bun. Yeah, Granny has a lot of stuff on her mind all day long, all day, every day. It's never went away. Granny's been through some rough cards. Well, two-stepper, first of all, I don't need makeup. Granny don't need makeup. Granny has natural beauty, and Granny's very proud of how she looks. And I'm glad you wouldn't wake up by me, because I wouldn't wake up by a man talking like you neither. I have several haters at home and work, mostly women. Sometimes it's lonely. Then I encourage myself. Denise, that's what you got to do. No matter how bad it is, you just got to shake it off. Sometimes we got to go through life. You ever see horses, how they have those things over their eyes? Did anybody ever wonder why those horses have those things on their eyes? I'm from a farm, so I know. But did anybody ever wonder why they're called blinders? They're called blinders for a reason, so the horse don't get distracted, scared, or startled by anything in this view. A horse's job is to look straight forward. If you don't want it to be distracted or jump and get nervous or whatever it is, sometimes that's how we have to walk through life. As much as we don't want to, we're like, even though we got pow, 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 pow happening all around us, we just have to shake it off, shake it off. No matter how much it hurts, no matter how hard it is, you have to move forward. I'm a Catholic camp counselor. Told me that he got Matthew 2:6. And my counselor told me that he got Matthew 2.6. You can read that. Thank you. I'm going to read that, hon. Yes, I'll definitely join for Granny and Art. Thank you, sweetie. It's Young Asians in the chat and Duck Sauce. Well, big time, this is all I'm going to say. I'm an Asian and I'm not offended by it. Others might, but I'm not offended. So I guess it's depending on like how you would take it or something. But I do understand your perception and I respect that. You look young. I'm not going to ask your age, but I'm gonna call you G-Ma. Thank you, D1. Thank you. And because I am a G-Ma. Thank you, honey bun. Big time. We don't get in here and we just get along with everybody. Sometimes, lesson for the day. And not that you need a lesson, but big time, thou shalt not judge. As long as that name's not affecting us directly or anything like that. I've heard worse. So, you know, what's wrong, Martin Honey Bun? Well, Honey Bun, Wolf Templar, if you feel like that, honey, just get off. If me giving a life lesson of people go through things in life, if that's just HE double hockey sticks gate to you, just because I didn't need you. There's too many people in the world that are kind hearted and nice and want to hear nice things throughout the day. So if you come over here with the negativity, this isn't for you, anyways. I'm just saying. I'm just saying I feel bad for Asians who have to see that. No, it's okay, big time. You know, on here you're gonna run across a lot of goofy names and stuff like this. Big time. I've seen some names and I'm like, oh my gosh. So it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable. I don't know about anybody else. Is that a Bible? Where, Martin? Honey bun? Where, baby? How are you, Martin? Chase got crying. What happened, Martin? I don't understand, baby. What's it saying? They talk about Jesus. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. That's right, big time. They talk about Jesus and Jesus didn't care. So do you think they talk about Granny and Granny cares? Let's just call a thing a thing. So this is what my future wife looks at. Looks like. Or your future wife has been painting, yard work. I got paint all over me. Oh, I spilled paint on my rug. I just can't get over that. That's just like black paint. So I'm just like, I'm so stressed out about that. What's your sign? What do you think my sign is? Rob, I have children on here. How about you just say, hey, Granny, you're attractive for your age. And I would respect that. Thumbs up, keep on making happy. You remind me of my cousin Linda. Thank you, Mr. Soprano. Thank you. Granny, you don't show no judge. Oh, you mean I don't judge others? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, I do not judge others. I might not agree with their actions, but genuinely, I love everyone. Thank you, Mr. Soprano. Granny, can I paint with you or draw with you? Yes, when that time comes. Thank you for subscribing. Can you reach the top of the refrigerator? How tall are you? How tall do you think I am? Are you a Capricorn? Chad, so is that the new spam comment? Is that like what you guys do now? I'm just saying. Happy Monday, Chad. So now what I did, I washed my face with camel milk soap. I don't know if anybody's familiar with it. This actually isn't a good bar to show you because it's almost gone. But this is camel milk soap. I got paint all over me, so just ignore it right now. That was the thing that you call if it ever moves is Chad, why would you say anything like that to Granny? I'm just curious. Why? Why would you? Chad, do you feel like a man? Because I don't think anybody in the chat thinks that's like a cool point right now. I'm not sure what you're saying, but I don't know. Listen, everybody's welcome here. Just act like you have common sense. That's it. That's it, and that's all. What kind of art do you do, and what style of art do you do the most? I like chalk. I like to draw with chalk, paint, pencils. I just have an eye for art. I think everybody's eye for art is different, but I'd have to show you. Eclectic, new wave. I don't know. We'll have to do one together so you can see. You'll be like, I like real bright, vibrant colors. As you see, I like color. When did you start YouTube? Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, guys. Man, look what I woke up to this morning, man. My day has already started out with me feeling good. Thank you, Crypto. Good morning, Crypto. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday to everyone on here. Selena, thank you. I'm doing very well. How are you? Monkey, how are you? When did you start YouTube? I started YouTube in August and I got monetized in 6 months. I gave myself a year to get monetized. I said, no way. I want to do that in 6 months. And it happened. It's a very slow growth, very slow process, but I'm enjoying it. What I'm noticing that YouTube, people like drama, people like mess, people like BS. So a lot of people don't want to hear Granny's life lessons and whatever, but I give universal life lessons. And, I'm just a good page. I got good people on my page. We support each other. That's about it. Granny, hypothetically speaking, in the chat, if the chat was kid free, would you twerk for chat? Big time. Give me 1 second. My sister, give me 1 second. Huh? Okay, we can do it. I got an interview at 3. Oh, when? Shh. Love you. Alrighty, guys, that was my sister. She just had a stroke. So Granny had to get up and make sure she was okay. I love your necklaces. Thank you. I don't even know what I was talking about, guys. I'm so sorry. I think you're 5'6". I am 5'3". Ivan Bro, thank you for the $5, honey bun. I really appreciate that. Granny, you said I just say in the Bible should not judge. Yes, Martin. And Martin, how's your day going, honey bun? I do arts and crafts, but I don't mind painting or coloring or drawing. I did used to like water paint. I don't know. I got to get back into it because maybe what I used to like, I might not like. We'll see. But I can take a blank canvas and turn it into something. I'm just saying. Skinwalker, you seem very nice. I try to be, honey. Facts. I don't like drama myself. I feel bad she's so nice. She doesn't deserve this. Well, big time, then why would you say the things that you're saying to me if you think I'm so nice? The internet is evil, very evil. I love the tattoo on your neck. What does it represent? Actually, it is a boyfriend and me here. Oh, like Bob Ross. Oh, I was never as good as Bob Ross, but I did watch a lot of Bob Ross. Thank you, Elena. I'm doing skin treatments. I'm doing painting in the house. I spilled paint on my rug and I ruined it. So now I have to throw the whole rug away. We won't go there. And I have an interview. Is that art on the wall behind you? It's not art I made, but it's art. Here's one of the pictures I made. I just got it up there. You can't tell what it is because the light shining through, but I got it up there because my children were just here last week and I had to turn my house. This is the YouTube part of the house. So I had to turn, that's why you see I always film back here. If you guys just heard, my sister came to the door. So we got like a whole nother part of the house. So this used to be the exercise room. Now it's the YouTube part of the house. And my grandsons were here last week and I had to take everything down. They had to turn this into a basketball court in here, but I aim to please. So if that's what they wanted to do, we put tape on the ground, duct tape on the ground. I'm still trying to get the duct tape off the ground, but I guess they made, Granny don't know a lot about sports, but whatever lines are on the floor at the basketball court, we put them here with duct tape. And I can't get the duct tape up. So I'm just saying. You seem like a cool, genuine lady. Earn my sub. Thank you. Is that Trishu's? Thank you, Maria. Kenneth, totally. I like new wave and mid-century modern. I used to do graffiti. Graffiti. Oh, I had to shake that phase. I was never good at it, though. I tried. On trains and handball courts, when I went to Fashion Institute of Technology for a little while, still do graffiti just legally. I bet your work is amazing. I have always been intrigued. I suck. I suck at that. I love your necklace. I'm a son. Have a great day. Thank you, Maria. Martin, don't be negative. Martin, I don't judge you, so don't judge Granny's tattoos. And Martin, this is proof that having tattoos does not make you a bad person. My grandma cries and I don't want her sister to have the same thing. Stop smoking. So, wait a minute. TSS. I'm just I wait a minute. So I guess you think my voice sounds like this because I smoke, which I do smoke. But I guess you think my voice sounds like this because I smoke. You do understand people are born with different voices. And if my voice sounded like this because I smoked, everybody's voice would sound like this that smoked. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, baby. Big time. Now, why? I don't want to take you off here. You could just leave, hon. Be respectful. I'm way over 40. So, once again, my children would never respect me like you want your mother or your grandmother respected. Hey, Ned. Seem like you got cool Detroit in you. I've been around. Zoe, Mohan. How are you, Mohan? All right, big time, you're out of here. I tried. Haley, you can go too. Your grandma, how about that? Zoe. I'll call you. Is it Peyton or Patton? Patton? Respect does go a long way. Is it Palin? Palin? Yes, honey bun. I see people says, are you twerk, Granny? No, Martin. Granny don't do stuff like that. Mohan, how are you? My mouse is too cute. Oh, you guys, I got three. But let me show you my other one. The other one is over there. Peek for girls. I got this one because it matched the YouTube room. I got a blue one over there. Let me tell you how I got these. So there were some children. As you guys know, I mentor the worst of the worst. I'm walking down the street one day and I see children getting ready to hurt each other in a way they shouldn't be hurting each other. And there's a large group of them coming from school. And I'm like, now me being an adult, I pull my car over and I stop it. I just don't ride past. Them aren't my children, but I'm a adult. So I get down to the bottom of what's going on, and there's 12 kids involved in this, not to mention the other group of kids. Well, here, these 12 kids, they happen to be friends in some form or some fashion, but there's gang violence at the school. They take pow-pows to school, all that stuff. They hide them outside the school, all that stuff. Well, when Granny walked up to the scenario, that's what was getting ready to happen. Well, when I drove up, didn't drive past, I stopped my car immediately. So then I found out the gang violence, they were trying to pow each other, all that. So I went and talked to all 12 children's parents individually, one by one. And I'm like, well, what can we do about this? Because now I'm involved. This is how my heart works. I'm involved. And it don't sit right with me. I didn't want it to be such a large number, but it was a large number. So I convinced every parent to unenroll their child from school. And I had to take 8 of them to the school to get it done. Then I had the loan process. But anyways, I now homeschool those children. And I was at 12. I went down to 7. Now I'm back up to 8. My schedule got so tight where 4 of the families actually had a lot of people in their household at different times. So I'm like, hey, if you guys can help me out, I would appreciate this because it really is hard for me to work. Mentor the young adults up to 30 and then homeschool these 12 children. And I'm doing all this for free. So it was physically draining me. So I went down to 7 kids. I had to buy laptops for 12 children. I had to buy laptops, all of that. I didn't know that they needed a mouse for their schoolwork. Granny don't know anything about computers, any of that. But they're like, yeah, we need a mouse, whatever it is. So I'm looking through at the mice, and I'm like, I want to find something cool, something that makes learning fun. So that's how I got these. I ordered 1 to try it out. Then I ordered 2 more. Then I ordered, so altogether I got about 20 of these. Well, I don't, but there's 3 in here, but I had to buy them for the other kids, and they broke theirs, and I just been giving them out, and all that. But that's how that happened. That's how I got these. Only thing about these are the batteries constantly pop out. So I would suggest if you do get one of these, to put like tissue or paper or something on here to kind of like keep it in place. Because the batteries always pop out. So, I don't know. You guys, my allergies are on 50,000. Let's start there. Hey, lady, I gotta go, but I'll be in touch. Fam, big shout out to you and your channel. We need more channels like you. Thank you, Mr. Soprano. I will see you next time. Those mouses are cute little cars. What's your favorite aesthetic? Referring to, and thank you, Mr. Soprano, for being here. You guys, please like and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to Granny's channel. Fact check says good soul. Sorry. It takes a village to raise children. May God continue to bless you. Thank you, honey bun. It gives me purpose, and I enjoy it. That mouse is sassy. I love it. That's such a good backstory. I wasn't expecting that at all. What happened, people? You care a little bit? I care a whole lot. Martin, Granny's going to think about it. I care a whole lot. And my heart is my worst enemy. Hey, Terry, how are you? I love you, Terry. There's my forever and day one. Terry, I have not got to my comments yet. I've been really busy. I got an interview today. I got all types of stuff going on. A little sad, this and that, but here we are. We're rocking the same hairstyle right now. Oh, I hate my hair touching me. I hate it. I just totally hate it. Just about the car mouses, I wasn't expecting the backstory. Yeah. Oh, that I was. How? Oh, about the. Yeah. Well, Peebo. Let me tell you. That's how. Okay, I have a story. Just quick rundown. I'm not gonna go far into detail. Some know, some don't. I had a baby at 15. Blah 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 blah. Granny went into the streets. Granny never used her body. Granny never did none of that. I realized at a young age I was very limited with a child, blah, 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 blah. Granny didn't want to have a boyfriend or a husband to pay bills, anything like that. Granny wanted to be an independent young lady. My decision isn't for everybody, and I will never inflect or try to get anybody to go the route I did. That was my own personal choice. I had a father that had a business and was wealthy, but I didn't want that. I wanted to be independent. I chose what I chose. Meanwhile, while I chose what I chose, people tried to unalive Granny over this many times. So it's kind of like, how can Granny, what is that? Hold on, guys. I got so much stuff I got to fix in this house, gosh darn it. So I'm like, how can Granny be almost unalived that many times to not give back to the community? And I don't want to mentor the good little children. I want to mentor the ones that count. See, this is what a lot of people don't realize. When you have a child growing up, my children are headed towards their 40s. The first thing you try is counseling, aunts, uncles, mentors, principals, deans. And then when that don't work, then they kind of go to juvenile jails and stuff like that. Now it's too much. Their parents can't handle it. Get out of my house, whatever it is. And that's when I step in. And I do it up until the children are like 30 something. But I will always take time to listen to anybody, but I try to cut them off 35-ish. Proud you didn't have to sell yourself in a way that was, yes, I got to sell your charm, which you have plenty of. Yes, Granny will not use her body. Never, ever, ever. If I have a boyfriend or a husband, it's because I want to, not because I'm forced to. Good morning, Brennan. Yes, Martin, I am going to think about it. Good morning, Matthew. I can't get used to the granny name, too young for that title, but hey. Sorry, I'm a granny. What should I call myself? What name should I call myself? So, anyways, yes, I've just been through some things by personal choice. Some life threw at me. And I'm just like, you know what? Let me see what I can do to help other people. Like the higher power, well, actually, I want to be very honest. This was not even actually anything I chose on my own. My father helped people. My father was a businessman and his money was way different. My dad bought people cars, let them live on his land, for free. My dad, yeah, his money was different. But he had the most purest heart ever. That man would go to somebody's house, do a $20,000 job for free just because. Meanwhile, just because he's doing the job for free, he had to buy parts. And that's just a guesstimate. The jobs go up higher than that. He had to buy parts. He had to pay his employees. He had to do whatever. But my dad did what his heart told him to do. My dad gave life lessons to everybody and their mama if you wanted them or didn't want them. That's just how he was. So actually, it was something that I learned from my father. And I think my father knew that was my destiny. Well, he eventually did tell me he knew that was my destiny. And he kind of let me go ahead and take my path. So he knew I had to take my path to learn a lot and follow my greatness. My father helped anybody and everybody. Only places we're different at is I help people in the streets. So it wasn't anything like I went looking for, yeah, I'm going to be this person or whatever. But actually, I started doing this at 18 or 19. I started out small, helping people pay bills, grocery shopping, buying children's school clothes. If it's the whole, little apartment complex or the street, school supplies, whatever it is. Somebody went to heaven all of a sudden and they were a little short on the funeral, flowers, just whatever it was. There's nothing I was not willing to do. I took a nap, but I'm back on the live stream. I can't get, okay, let me see. This is what I loved about YouTube Live. We get to go into her bedroom and watch her routine. Well, Jody, you're definitely not going in my bedroom. This is my YouTube part of the house. This is why I only film back here. It was my exercise room, and I converted it to a YouTube house because my house is private. That's why you'll never see Granny's children. Very seldomly will you even see Granny's sister. I've always been a private person. You don't need to see my bed. You don't need to see my kitchen. You don't need to see my living room furniture. You don't need to see. I'll share small things with you, like Granny got bunches of clothes and bags with tags she's never wore. Let me do a try-on haul with these. I have hundreds of swimsuits. Let me do a try-on haul. I got thousands of body sprays. Let me show you my perfume collection, thousands of dollars worth. So there's very few things that I will show you. Napoleon, me doing skincare, painting my house, and getting ready for an interview is disgusting. How? And anytime you guys say something like that, it makes me realize that these things are not done in your own house, which is no biggie because everybody takes care of their body different and stuff like that. But it just goes to show how foreign even something as simple as skincare is in this day and age. Just saying. Vincier, why would you say anything like that to Granny? Granny has children on here. Why would you say something like that? How about you just say, good morning, happy Monday, how are you? And I would say, hey, how are you? Is it Saddam or Saddam? Happy Monday. Is it Monday where you're at? How are you doing? Manifest in the building. Terry says, please be respectful. That's right. Please be respectful. Manifest. I'm going for my interview today. Great vibes only. Amen. Amen. Listen, life is so ugly, you guys. In real life. Let this just be your happy place. It's hard to find a happy place. It's hard to hear positivity. I'm sorry, it's hard to find positivity in the world. You can see negativity everywhere else. Let this be your place where you see happiness. Just a couple seconds of happiness. Yes, interview. Yes, Terry, I am in the middle of changing. Terry, I'm glad you're here. Me and Manifest was talking about it yesterday. Manifest, have you came up with anything? I don't know what to do. So I'm thinking about I'm definitely doing a career change, but I'm wondering, should I go back into management? Now, Terry, here's the thing. If I do the management, it's going to affect my mentoring and homeschooling I do the children. Would you rather get $1 for every time someone farts? CR. Just say good morning, CR, okay? Hello, what time is it here? It is 11:45. Yes, Brandon. So, Terry, I don't know what I should do. Should I go back into management? Should I worry about the bag? Should I worry about the children? Hold on, guys.